Good morning. This is my paleo breakfast. It is 2 egg muffins and a smoothie I call a dump smoothie. To begin the smoothie, I use cut up red apples, about a fourth of a cup. These apples were meant for my son, but he didn't want them, so instead of throwing them away, I froze them to later make smoothies with them. So I dump them in there. Then I use strawberries. Of course, we don't eat the stems of the strawberries, but I recently read that there's plenty of vitamins in the strawberry stems that we do not get. So I decided to cut them off, freeze them, and use them for a smoothie. Next, of course, the wonderful banana. So these bananas I bought from Farmer's Market, and the Farmer's Market sold them to me for $1 for about a dozen bananas. Because the bananas were brown and getting bad according to people, they won't buy them, so they sell them to you very cheap. However, there's a fact that bananas with spots and that are turning brown are best to eat at that time because more nutrients and vitamins are in them. So I just save these bananas, peel them, and put them in the freezer. And I've had these bananas in the freezer for about 3 months. And I continue to go in there, break them in half, and use them. Next, I use pineapples. These pineapples I've had for about a month now, 2 pieces. And I put them way in the back of the refrigerator to keep cool. Next, I use frozen kale. Now, this kale is super old. I've had this kale for maybe 6 months now, but I've froze it, and what I do is I break them off by little pieces like that and put them in there, and it saves me from throwing away kale that's going bad in the refrigerator, so I just dump it in there. Next, we're going to blend this baby up. I'll be using my Vitamix today, and a Vitamix is virtually a blender that blends everything finely. So right there, I poured a cup of water into the smoothie, and now I'll be cutting it on high speed to make sure I get everything blended, pureed very smoothly. The Vitamix comes with a stick, and you put the stick in there and you push it down. You push all your smoothie ingredients to the bottom so that the blade will get to it and completely smooth it out. You just keep blending it until you get the consistency that you want. If you want it to be pulpy or thick, blend for less time. If you want it to be more smooth and more watery, blend a little bit more. So this is how you check the consistency. You turn off your blender, you pull your stick out, and at the very tip, you just rub it off on your finger and you'll feel if it's the consistency you want to drink. If it's not, you just blend it up some more or add water to it, which is what I'm doing because I wanted it to be more liquidy than pulp. Turn it back on. I poured maybe about a fourth of water in here, and I just keep mixing it and blending it. There we go. Blend, blend, blend until it's the consistency that I want. And as you can see, it's getting more liquidy. All right, so we just poured in the glass. See how thin it is? You wouldn't believe that there's strawberry stems in there, right? And I have more than enough in there. And for the taste, it tastes really good, as you can see from reading my lips. It's actually not bad, but it's not that sweet. And as you can see, I enjoyed my breakfast. It's all gone.